Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. My video title of this video is about NFL game picks. This time it's the playoff picks, of course, and this time it's the AFC and NFC championship games. Last week I went undefeated in game picks, the playoff picks in the divisional round. I went undefeated. Now I picked the Chiefs, I picked the Bengals, I picked the who else played? Oh yeah, the Eagles, and I picked the 49ers. I went undefeated last week. Now the Bengals I picked. I was kind of I was in limbo a little bit. I was like, Bengals, Bills, maybe like that. But for some reason I said I'm gonna take the Bengals, even though I don't like the Bengals, even though they're our rivals. I don't want to see them win. But I feel like they were just more prepared team. And Josh Allen is just too wild sometimes. I mentioned that before. He turned the ball over a lot. He has a lot of talent. He's a very talented guy. A very talented guy, big time guy. Very athletic, big time arm, can do a lot of things, but he's sometimes too wild. And we've seen that throughout that game, him running around doing a lot of things and missing throws down the field to some guys like that. He missed some guys open and stuff. I don't know if the snow got to him, the effect got to him, but yeah, I think Josh Allen just was not the Josh Allen that we was expecting, and the Bills defense was not that good either. Joe Burrow and them just went crazy. They went crazy down there. And Joe Burrow is a very accurate quarterback. He's a guy who's going to sit in that pocket. He's going to sense the pressure coming in. He's going to sit in that pocket and just deliver strike after strike after strike. And that's what he did. And he just walked them down. And this week, Joe Burrow and the Kansas City Chiefs play. And I mean, that's Joe Burrow and the Kansas City Chiefs. Joe Burrow and the Bengals head up to Kansas City to play the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes and them on one-legged Mahomes. That is a big concern, because I don't know exactly how Mahomes will be, or how he'll look. He was hobbled, but he still played pretty well with the hobbled leg like that. I had the score being 35-17. I feel like the Chiefs could put some more points up, but Mahomes got the game. Chad Henne did a good job though, leading that 90-yard drive. Was it 99-yard drive, something like that? A big time drive down the field. Pacheco running like that. Now if Pacheco can keep running like that, he been running like that, showing burst up the season. Jared McKinnon had some big time touchdowns later in the season as well too, in the passing game as well. If they can get those running backs involved and run the ball and do that scheme and like limit the Mahomes getting exposed to getting hit, I feel like they can be able to win like that. You can run the ball like that, and then Mahomes has become stationary. I think on Sunday he'll be ready. He'll be ready on Sunday. He's not gonna miss that game. He's not gonna miss that game. Now, if he had a broken ankle, then you might say he missed the game. But I think even for the broken ankle, he might have tied that up and just still went out there to play, because this is a big time game. He's trying to get to the Super Bowl. This is the 5th straight AFC championship appearance for the Chiefs. They're becoming the Patriots basically. Patriots did it, remember, a lot of times like that. They're becoming the Patriots basically. Hopefully Mahomes can win this one. Mahomes can win this one. It'll be big time. I'm picking the Chiefs to win this one, but this game right here is gonna be very close, very very close. I got it being 33-30. 33-30. Gonna be a very close game. It can go either way. It's like one of those games I'm like, it can go. The Bengals can probably win this game. They have all the keys. They beat them 3 times already like that. So let's just say they can't beat them a fourth time. And Mahomes them kind of has some self-inflicted wounds on some of those games too as well like that. But I feel like the Bengals just play relentless. They got a lot of confidence. They got a lot of swagger. They got a lot of attitude. They're coming in and they feel like they are the new talk of town. They feel like this is their year to win a Super Bowl. Hopefully it's not their year. I don't want to see the Bengals or anybody else in the AFC North besides the Steelers win the Super Bowl. But yeah, so we're gonna see what happens. But I'm taking the Chiefs to win this game, 33-30. Now on the NFC side, we've seen the Eagles dismantle the Giants. Remember I said I feel like the Eagles and Giants game will either be, I had the Eagles winning, but I say either be close game or the Eagles gonna smoke them. I feel like it's gonna be like one of those like 2017. I feel like it'd be like either real close where like the Eagles win like 27-28 or something, or it'd be where the Eagles just go out there and just dominate them. And the Eagles went out there and just dominated them like that. On the first drive, I was like, yeah, they scored pretty fast. I remember I went into the kitchen. I came back. I was like, okay, got 7 already. Then you see 14-0. I was like, okay. And then I was like, once he got 21-0, I was like, they're not coming back. I thought the Giants' offense not built to come back like that. Daniel Jones did show some more talent this year. I don't see him as a franchise quarterback. I do see a lot of talent though. Brian Daboll is a big time coach. He can coach the quarterbacks up well. Like that, we see what he did with Josh Allen. We see what he did and helping Josh Allen get better and better. So I think Daniel Jones probably would be back with the Giants, but I don't see him as a franchise quarterback. I just don't see him as a franchise quarterback. Some people might see him as that, but he is very gutsy. I like the toughness though. I love toughness like that. So he's going out there and he's proven that he can be good and stuff like that. But those big time guys like that, you gotta have those guys out there with you. And the receiving core for the Giants not the best receiving core in the world. They can use some help. I like Darius Slayton and stuff like that. They have some guys there. Like, I can't name any other guys. It's kind of crazy. I can name Darius Slayton, but they have some guys there who may have some talent and stuff. They had Kadarius Toney there, but they traded him away to the Chiefs. Kadarius Toney been playing better with the Chiefs and stuff. I think next year with a full year with them, he's gonna be big time for them. But the Giants need to draft some receivers or trade for a guy. DeAndre Hopkins is a guy who is available, probably because the Cardinals have on trade market. They're trying to trade DeAndre Hopkins. Trade DeAndre Hopkins to the Giants. The Giants, you guys went 9-7-1 already. Made the playoffs. Won a playoff game with the roster you got now. Defense played well, did his thing here and there. Got dismantled by the Eagles, but overall, the season they played pretty well. You add some pieces on defense in the draft. You draft a receiver, and you trade for DeAndre Hopkins. We've seen what those top elite receivers can do for young quarterbacks. Now, if Daniel Jones and DeAndre Hopkins, I can finally see the true Daniel Jones, because Daniel Jones don't really have like no bona fide just straight out guys. Sterling Shepard and those guys, Darius Slayton, those guys are cool and all, but those guys are not like bona fide elite receivers like that. We've seen what happened when those quarterbacks get elite receivers. A.J. Brown came to Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts shot up. He's an MVP candidate. And we see Joe Burrow, of course, he had T. Higgins year one. He got injured and stuff. He was playing big time too, but Jamar Chase got there, and he got T. Higgins and Jamar Chase and went crazy. Absolutely crazy. And Tyler Boyd there too, who's a very good player as well. And then you see who's another team, another player? Oh yeah, Tua getting Tyreek Hill. We see big time plays. Tua was in the MVP conversation early in the season, making big time plays. So DeAndre Hopkins come to Daniel Jones. Can Daniel Jones emerge as that guy? Can he prove the people? Some people who don't think he's a franchise player wrong. I don't think he's a franchise quarterback, but maybe he prove us wrong. He get a big time guy like that, some true receivers on that outside like that, and we'll see how big time he really is like that. And I think that'd be a big move, a bold move, and give a confidence booster to the quarterback. Like, hey, we in on you, we going in on you like that. We're gonna get this guy and bring him to you. But the Giants, they can rebuild next year upon this season and be good. But the Eagles are at home in the NFC Championship game, and the 49ers are headed up to the Eagles. The 49ers beat the Cowboys. I had the 49ers win that game the whole time because I feel like the defense was just too good, and the Cowboys haven't really shown a lot of special things on the road, like especially in the playoffs like that, in a long time. So I feel like they was coming in. They was mismatched. They beat the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers was a bad team. A lot of injuries, just like that. Now they was fully healthy. Might have been a better record the Buccaneers had, but the Buccaneers had a losing record. It was a bad team, and they was all injured and hurt and banged up. Julio Jones, like it hurts when he runs and stuff. Tom Brady throwing a ball, ducking hits and stuff. So yeah, they was not ready. They was going to beat them anyway. But the 49ers came in ready. Brock Purdy didn't play the best. He had a lot of passes that could have been picked off. But in a time of clutchness, he made the big time throws. So the big time tight end, the best tight end in the NFC is George Kittle. He made big time plays to George Kittle. Of course, the best tight end in the NFL is Travis Kelce, of course. But in NFC is George Kittle. George Kittle went out there, made some big time plays down the field, and Christian McCaffrey and those guys, getting a touchdown in the end zone. And just making big time plays, like when it mattered, because the game was very close. It was a defensive battle. It was a very neck and neck game, and the 49ers pulled it off with the victory, and now they headed to Philadelphia. I'm gonna take the Eagles in this one. I had the 49ers and Chiefs being the Super Bowl pick. Remember, I switched my pick. Because at first I had the Bucks and the Bills, and then my second pick was the Chiefs and 49ers. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna raise my first pick after week 7, week 8. I said raise my first pick, and I switched to the Chiefs one and the 49ers. But I might have to change it. I don't know. I don't know if I can go with the 49ers. I feel like the Eagles defense is gonna be very relentless. The Cowboys defense gave Brock Purdy a lot of problems. He's struggling to make some plays down the field and stuff. The Eagles defense is even better. You have all these big time guys on that defense. Big play Slay, Jordan Davis, and all these different guys, these linebackers they got, and all this pressure they can bring. Javon Hargrave and Fletcher Cox and Graham and all those guys that can get to the quarterback and make the quarterback life a living hell. So I think they need to probably, I don't know how they're gonna do it with what's the name with Brock Purdy. Of course, Trent Williams is the best. He's the best at what he do. He's a Hall of Famer. So having that guy like that on the line is amazing. He's probably one of the best players in this game right there. Top 3 player in this game. Having that guy is amazing right there. It's a lot of Hall of Famers on the field. Actually, it's a lot of Hall of Famers on the field, really, if you look at it. Trent Williams, Jason Kelsey, Lane Johnson. Those some Hall of Fame guys right there. Those guys been doing elite level stuff, all pro, multiple all pro guys, a lot of all pros. Those guys right there are once in a lifetime generational players. They all can be on the field at once. And you look at the teams, there's a lot of all pros on the field, all pros all around everywhere. Like that, 49ers and the Eagles. It's gonna be a big time game, a big time showdown. I got the Eagles winning though. Probably 35 to 28. 35-28. I feel like it'll be like one of those type of, well, no, 35 to 31. 35-31. I feel like the game gonna end with Brock Purdy getting picked off by Big Play Slay. That's my prediction right there. But yeah, those are my two predictions. I got the Chiefs and I got the Eagles winning. Andy Reid going against his former team in the Super Bowl will be big time. Story implications. And yeah, and I think the Chiefs, they do get past the Bengals, which is gonna be a very tough task. The Bengals are hungry and they're trying to win that Super Bowl. They're trying to bring a Super Bowl to the Bengals. Have a Super Bowl? I don't think they have a Super Bowl. I don't think so. I think they've been, of course, they've been twice. I think. I don't think they have a Super Bowl though. I might be mistaken though, but I don't think they have one. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens this Sunday. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys got different picks or better picks. But I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.